Welcome to the most must-see show on Twitch TV. Welcome to the Archerverse TV. Welcome to Saturday night's main event, and baby, it is the final show before the big brand split up, the lottery draft that will be held on Christian Cool's channel. Speaking of Christian Cool, everybody's good friend, the co-host with the most, the coolest cat in town always, Christian Cool, is already on the broadcast, joining us from the get-go this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Cool.
Archer, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Got home a little later than anticipated, which means we got started a little later than anticipated. But great show, great matchups. Should be a good time. And again, it's the final show before the big lottery draft, where we shake up the Archerverse and the universe. Superstars will be going back and forth between the rosters. Where everybody will end up, only Christian Cool will know. The rest of us have to sit back and just watch everybody get placed. In the meantime, we're going to get things kicked off tonight. Episode number 144, Saturday night's main event, the kickoff match, is a great one. It is a tag team matchup in the women's division. We're going to see the Queens, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, take on the Diamond Ashley Marie from Team AMC Me and Marvelous Charlotte Knight. They are, of course, the Archerverse Women's Global Tag Team Champions. This is a non-title contest. No title is on the line. But it's going to be a great way to set the tone and set the bar for the evening. So let's get things started. It is go time, Christian Cool.
It's go time.
Oh, you were going to try and beat me to it. How rude.
I was trying to slip it in there. You don't ever shut the fuck up.
How rude.
I know. Well, it's like they always say in the Business Archer, anything can happen tonight, because I'm sitting on 21,000 Archer points.
21,000.
Just so you're clear.
That's fantastic.
I feel fantastic. Thank you.
Saturday night's main event, episode 144. One show away from the draft. So what do you think? If you had to take somebody and move them from roster to roster, who would that be?
From the Queen City, Charlotte.
Guys,
roster to roster?
Yeah, just anybody you can think of that you'd like to see either go to the Archerverse or vice versa. Or a couple people, if you have a couple people you've thought about it. Who knows, maybe there's somebody you'd like Christian Hart might want to fight.
No, well, I've thought about it, and Christian Hart wouldn't mind fighting someone like the likes of, say, I don't know, maybe the Big Boss Man, or, maybe...
That would be cool.
Or maybe, if we're talking recent, maybe he has to deal with John Cena.
John Cena, now that would be a great matchup. You know what? John Cena's on Team Vinny K at the moment, too.
But you never know. You never know.
You never know. Well, you don't know who's going to end up where. It is a lottery draft. Luck of the draw. It is what it is. Looks like we're going to be joined by another co-host. We're going to have two co-hosts tonight. Kraken Skulls has decided to join the broadcast. Kraken Skulls, welcome to episode 144, Saturday night's main event, and it is the kickoff show.
Nice, so I showed up just in time.
You did. It's the Queens, the Irish last kicker Becky Lynch, and of course Charlotte Flair, taking on the Trailblazers. They're of course the Archerverse Global Women's Tag Team Champions. No titles on the line tonight. This is just a matchup in the women's division to get things kicked off, get everybody pumped up for the main card. And of course, we know Kraken Skulls is here early tonight because he knows his man has a rematch with The Undertaker tonight.
That's if I can stay awake long enough to watch it.
Good God, it is Saturday night. Go grab some popcorn and something with caffeine. It is going to be a great show, sir.
I don't know if you heard what I heard, Archer, but he just described your entertainment as comfort food for his sleeping.
Comfort food for his sleeping.
Yes.
My voice soothes his mind.
It's a compliment. I consider that a compliment.
Clearly, he was looking for that compliment, Kraken, as you can hear him boast away about his voice.
Exactly.
Indeed.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, and I think you could go so far
My mind was fed.
Bromer.
Match of the year
Yo. What's going on,
Best
Bromer?
mod on Twitch.
Best mod on Twitch.
Well, it sounds like we can hear Christian Cole a lot better here tonight.
He sounds much better.
Like he has a dick in his mouth.
He's actually on his PlayStation tonight. That's why.
Yeah.
So am I.
Yeah, a lot less dick and a little more action.
He was using the PlayStation app last night, and for some reason it just wasn't meshing. It was weird. He sounded great at times, and then other times he just sounded all muffled.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird.
That was very weird for me.
It was weird
for everybody. That's why I try not to use the PlayStation app a lot, because it's just funky.
Yeah, I won't be using it from here on out. That thing sucked.
Once again, nobody adjusts their sets or phones. It is a filtration system they use because we revived the old Saturday night's main event show and brought it back into existence, so it is supposed to look like it is the 80s, so it is a little bit grainy looking. That goes away after the match starts.
Hey, that's sick as fuck, though.
I feel like I need to explain that every time. Most people probably know by now, but you never know. They might look at that and say, what the fuck is wrong with my phone? What's going on here? It looks like grainy shit.
Actually, you should only explain it if someone actually does say, why the fuck does this picture look bad?
Fair point, because again, most people that are frequenting the Archerverse know what's going on, so.
Yep. How you doing tonight, Bromer? The Archerverse is what the fuck?
Nice!
Sometimes you have to shout out Archer's mom. I mean,
Bromer is in love with my mom.
It's an amazing gift. We've been blessed.
Boom. Oh wait,
Man,
I can't ban him. I can't ban mods. Damn, I was gonna do it as a joke.
Us gents are good, Bromer. Hopefully you are doing well.
How you doing, Bromer? How was your day? Where's DC?
Yep. Can't be a Bromer without Cone.
Yesterday, DC was here before I was, I'm pretty sure. Like, I didn't even have 2 words out of my mouth, and she was there. Okay, well, maybe I had more than 2 words out of my mouth by that point, but not many more.
2 words?
Less than 500 for sure. Shut up, cool. Yeah, shut up. Nobody's talking to you. I'm talking to Kraken. I can hear your thoughts. Just piss off with that.
Oh, dude. Archer with the mind reading.
He's being villainous in his own mind. I don't like it.
Of course.
It's alright.
Cone is
taking a week or two break from... What?
Yeah.
Why? What happened? Explain.
Bromer probably drove her away.
Fill us in, Brome.
Hey, sometimes, dude, you just gotta take personal time.
You do. That's why I'm glad I don't stream every single day.
I haven't streamed since Thursday.
I like not having to stream every day. That way, if I want to stream an additional day, it's because I want to. You know what I mean?
You know, I mean, for better or worse, I don't know what it is about streaming. I love it. Honestly, it's the way I get to play most of my video games. I don't know. I just love being able to do my thing on Twitch. It's been great. I think it would suck though if what happened to me, what happened to Key would happen to me like that. I don't know how I would respond to that.
Damn, dude,
to what?
Me neither. That sucks.
So apparently Key got follow botted
and hate rated.
Yeah, hate rated. Basically, it spammed his entire chat full of obscene bullshit, and it was bad. He had to shut He had to shut his stream down early.
On Friday, man.
Bummer.
I was looking forward to waking up and watching Key. My morning ritual got taken away from me by assholes.
Yeah,
I know.
that's terrible.
I literally woke up.
Who the hell would want to do that to Key? That's what I don't understand. That, like, it has to be just a random act of assholishness.
Yeah, Bromer, dude, the real world did get in the way, unfortunately.
Let's take a moment to talk about Marie.
Well, from what J Negative Gaming tells me, being a black man in Boston is not a good time. And that's a really sad thing in today's day and age.
But does that really just translate to just being in Boston? Or just that's just anywhere, though.
Well, I don't know if it's anywhere. I don't know if that. I don't know if it's everywhere, but.
I mean, it's not just like Boston. There's plenty of places where that could be a thing.
Oh, I'm sure, but he happens to live in Boston, and when you feel that way in your own town, that's a shit. He was like, man, I'd like to come to Canada just so I could feel what it's like. I think he thinks we have no racist issues here, which we don't have a lot of. Granted, I get that, but we still, it's not like we have zero issues. But we're just fucking different. We don't give a shit. If you treat us good, we treat you good. It doesn't really fucking give a shit to us where you come from.
Exactly.
That's just the way Canadians are.
Wow.
Whether people want to make fun of that or not, I don't give a sweet fuck, because I got a lot of friends globally because I don't give a fuck.
I'll tell you one thing, with the way Ashley Marie is treating Charlotte, there's going to be hell to pay at this rate.
But I know 2 other Canadian streamers doing their nice as fuck, dude. One stream.
Oh, I mean, we have our own assholes too. It's just on a different level. It's a different level. That's all. You know what I mean?
But it's just like, I feel like they have a zero tolerance for racism.
My point is, I guess that's where Key comes from too, right? And I just wonder if, like, why? I just don't understand.
This match is over.
That's why I hate the majority of people. There's the tag. Not like that, but like the thoughts and the racism and everything that goes on in their heads. I just hate it.
See,
I'll have to send Key a message.
Unfortunately, being, just a natural or a regular white boy, I can never understand, comprehend, or ever make any passing judgment or anything of the like towards any sort of racial behavior or issue, because
racial behavior not acceptable. You know what though? If I get hate rated, if the Archerverse ever gets hate rated, I want you to be patient, and we're gonna wait it out, and we're just gonna watch it.
Let them all talk their shit. And once
fuck yeah, fuck yeah. We're not gonna say. Yeah, we won't say sweet fuck all. You know what we'll do? As a matter of fact, we'll continue our broadcast. We'll continue our broadcast. Is what we're gonna do. And we'll make sure all.
It's not the show, so you're right.
Exactly. Fuck them. Troll me. Go ahead. I don't give a sweet fuck. I mean, the Archerverse, as much as we're a bunch of good people and have a great time together, we're also, whether we want to admit it or not, we're a den of rabid fucking wolves, and we can do our own trolling if we really want to. So we'll just make sure all of our members and all the people that frequent the Archerverse know that, listen, this is what's going on right now. There's hate raiders out there right now. If we get hate raided, do nothing, say nothing, watch the show. Let them have at it. If you don't respond, eventually they're just going to go away.
They're just a bunch of trolls out to make
luckily for us, and anybody that wants to get in on the broadcast, you can always jump in. Just add me to the PlayStation Network. I'm Archer Industries, still on the PlayStation Network. You can always jump on the broadcast, but we will simply continue our show and watch some kick-ass matches because we don't have to worry about assholes like that. They can eat up the chat room. Go ahead, have at her.
But I will mention this while she's actually currently in the ring. AMC Me's doing community night tomorrow.
Is she?
What is she doing?
From 2 to 8, a lot of different multiplayer stuff.
2 to 8? I work.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you work, but for anyone watching the broadcast and for anyone who watches the VOD,
I could check it out on my lunch break.
Yeah, there'll be some Quiplash, there'll be some Dead by Daylight, there'll be some Fall Guys, mostly community, anything community-based.
Oh, well, Bromer, we don't give a shit if you ban them. Ban all of them. We don't care. We're just saying we're not going to give them the benefit of the doubt. We're not going to give them the satisfaction. We're not going to give them the attention they're seeking. They can hate away. They can say whatever they want in that chat room. We're going to watch the show, and we're going to continue talking like they don't exist.
I mean, that was so close. I thought it was over.
Exactly.
More than that to keep her down.
Yeah, basically, if we start getting hate-rated, Bromer, you need to attack all them assholes as if you were playing a PS1 copy of Ape
Bromer. Fuck yeah, Bromer, your job, Bromer, is if that ever happens, just ban every last one of them, attack every one of them, all of them. That's your job. We are just going to continue watching the show. I'm going to continue being the host with the most, and I'm going to narrate the show because it's the most must-see show on Twitch TV, and I don't give a shit about haters. A cup of haters?
And speaking, well, it looks like Ashley Marie here is having a tough time.
Ashley Marie's having a very tough time.
No, she breaks it. Wow.
As we say that, she punches Flair right in the face.
Yeah, but she's been down and out this whole match.
Flair just reversed it again. Yeah, it's been a crazy match.
Shit, they've both been in the ring for so long, I almost forgot it was a tag match.
Yeah, she needs.
That's the thing. You got two of the best of Vinny K's faction. Then you got two of the best from the Archerverse. Having at it here, and this is the opening. This is how we're kicking it off.
This is just to set the tone for the evening. The main card coming up immediately following. Pac-Man, how you doing? Seen how we're done talking about all the political jargon. Needed to be discussed, though. The fact is there's hate raiders out there right now, and here at the Archerverse, we're just simply going to handle it a little bit differently. I'll be goddamned if I'm canceling my matches for a cup of haters.
This is amazing.
A cup of haters.
A cup of haters.
A cup of haters.
They want to hate, let them hate.
Hate away.
It's going to get a lot rougher if she doesn't get up.
At the end of the day, if it makes them feel good, let them do what they want to do. Because it ain't gonna hit our tough skin.
Nope, it's a shame that
nice move right there. Okay, now she's
Key had to shut down his stream, and I'm sure he's not the only person that's had to do that, and he won't be the last. Nope.
Keeping the match alive. It's not over yet.
Most definitely.
Anyways, I think we should all send him a message. A positive, did you? I'm going to do the same later. A positive message, because I feel bad for him. It's a disgusting act of ghastly behavior.
Yeah, it's all bad.
And that kind of thing does not belong on Twitch.
No,
it certainly doesn't belong in a community as decent and fun to be in as somebody like I'm Just Key or anybody else from the Trigger Talk TV community.
Exactly.
And I feel sad for all of them.
Dude, it sucks.
It does suck.
Well, you know who I don't feel sorry for? It's Charlotte. And
I was just going to say, Charlotte Knight finally got back into the ring and took care of business.
What, they won? Wow,
yeah.
That was like a 100-degree turn, or 60.
Ashley Marie finally got the chance to tag in Charlotte Knight. Charlotte Knight got in the ring and handled business. Ashley Marie seemed off her game tonight because lately she's been the more dominant of the two, but tonight it was all Charlotte Knight.
Yeah.
Interesting. Great matchup. Great way to start, too. The Archerverse up 1-0 after last night falling 2-0. Before picking up a win. Yeah, it was a rough night for the Archerverse. It doesn't help when you've got, people like The Undertaker holding championships. Tonight, the Nightmare has to take care of The Undertaker.
Yeah, he really does, man. That was that was a cheap victory. That he just got knocked out, man.
The Nightmare was handling Taker until he got that sledgehammer. Yeah. Initially, the Nightmare evaded the sledgehammer shot, but then the Undertaker got that second quick jab in there right in the gut, and then went to business.
Taker couldn't handle it at all.
Nope. It was almost like we saw fear in the Undertaker's eyes for the very first time.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
I think it was more like him tearing up after having to take a whiff of the Nightmare's poopy pants. I hear the Nightmare don't shower all that often.
How do you think he fears his opponents?
It's rancid. Nobody needs to be in the same ring. Oh.
So here's a quick look at the power rankings before we get started. Good Lord. Christian Hart sitting atop the food chain in that number 1 spot. He's one half of the WWE World Tag Team Champions. And, of course, he's a double champ. He's the Global Heavyweight Champion. Ashley Marie moved up to number 2, bumping Bret the Hitman Hart out of the number 2 spot, down to the number 3 spot he goes.
Oh, shit.
Ashley Marie is, of course, also a double champion. She's one half of the Archerverse Women's Global Tag Team Champions and the SmackDown Women's United States Champion. Bret Hart, the other partner in crime in the new foundation with Christian Hart. Adam Colossus. He's, of course, a double champion himself. He's one half of the Archerverse Global Tag Team Champions.
Who's the other champion with him?
The other champion with Colossus?
Oh, God, yeah.
Johnny Braddock, you mean?
Yeah, Johnny Braddock? Wow.
His tag team partner, yeah. You didn't know that? Demolition.
No, I completely spaced that out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how dare you?
How dare you? Joji Kurt Jordan is the WWE Pure Wrestling Champion. It's Christian Hart's favorite wrestler.
Oh, yeah. He's the best.
Johnny Braddock is, of course, the other half of the Archerverse Global Tag Team Champions. Charlotte Knight, one half of the Archerverse Women's Global Tag Team Champions. Eric Sinister, well, he just lost his championship not that long ago. He won the championship, then quickly lost it to The Undertaker, unfortunately for Sinister. That match wasn't even close either, by the way. Undertaker very handily defeated Eric Sinister.
I was going to say, going up against The Undertaker, you're going to lose it.
Yeah, well, he did all right in the beginning, but then Taker just took over.
Yeah, like he always does. I'm surprised he didn't use a sledgehammer in that match.
I'm surprised, actually. He didn't use a sledgehammer at all. Different match type, though, I think.
Yeah.
Roxanne Ramirez is the WWE Raw Women's Champion, and, of course, to top off the number 10, it's Anna Ramon. She, of course, lost her title last night at the Archerverse Battleground. She is no longer the Archerverse Women's World Champion.
I need you to move back up to the very top before you exit that screen, Archer.
Move back up to the top?
Yeah, get back on that screen and move up to the top.
Whoops. To the very top? Christian Hart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, you can move on.
Good God.
I was trying to actually... I thought I got it earlier when you were actually on me, and I fucked up. So I had to...
So there's the championship landscape, at least for now, for Saturday night's main event. After tonight, the WWE Raw Women's Championship will be removed from the Saturday night main event roster because we'll be reintroducing the Saturday night main event Women's Championship. Other than that, the landscape is as it will remain. That is what it will look like.
I agree, Bromer.
Nepotism.
Hashtag nepotism. If there's anything with an ism that you see on this show more than anything, it's nepotism.
No, it's jism.
I think Bromer might be talking about you on this one. You were the one that had to see yourself before we moved on with the show.
Hey,
sir.
Hey. I'm sorry. You know, this guy likes to make sure he's the one on top. Leave me alone.
Uh-huh. So The Undertaker, WWE World Heavyweight Champion, at least for the time being. The OG, the WWE Pure Wrestling Champion, and again, the Raw Women's Championship will be being removed. It'll only be on Monday Night Raw, which is now, of course, Raw is War. And then the Triggered Alliance All-Star Stable Championships will, of course, continue to be a floater. That way we keep the stable divisions on both sides of the fence active.
Floater.
But it is now the only floater title. The main event championship is now a permanent staple on the Archerverse. It is now the Archerverse World Television Main Event Championship. So we have only one floater title. Alright, so let's move on with the main show. We're starting things off with Team Kraken Skulls, and they're very large and scary, to be quite frank. Superstar, who plans on going after The Undertaker tonight, whether it be right now, in the locker room, in the parking lot, wait till the main event. He doesn't care. He just wants his hands on The Undertaker. After the Archerverse Battleground, he was basically beaten down by a sledgehammer and then thrown into ring posts, commentators' booths, barricades, and hit with chairs. This, of course, all after he kicked the shit out of The Undertaker. Just saying. Anybody that watched the match knows. Everybody that watched the match knows.
I'm surprised the Nightmare doesn't have stitches after last night.
Saturday night main event. Oh, I remember watching some of those great matchups. Man, wrestling was so awesome in the 80s and 90s. They need to get back. They need to get back to that. They're trying too hard, especially some promotions, to just, I don't know. They're trying to do too much. Go back and watch 80s and 90s wrestling, and that's how it should be done. The colorful characters, right? The good times, the great matchups, the good booking. It was so much better. It's starting to slowly get better now, but
when it wasn't so much as a male soap opera.
Well, exactly. I mean, there was some of that in there, but not nearly as much, right? And you actually had great promos and vignettes that actually introduce characters before they just show up on the ring, and I mean, so many different things. We're slowly getting better wrestling again, but it's just not happening fast enough. They need to.
Like
and
they did with Tito Santana. He was just a quote-unquote person in the crowd that they pulled out.
Yeah.
I hate when they introduce characters like that, and it's all like, dude, we all know he was a pro wrestler. No promos, nothing. They just like straight pulled him out of the crowd to wrestle. And of course they had to make him win a championship right away.
Yep. All right, here we go. The Nightmare Joseph Woods on his way to the ring. And we don't even have to guess what this is about. We all know what this is about.
And if it's something totally different, I'm going to be in shock.
He's one creepy looking dude, I'm telling you.
Where do they find talent like
Somebody
this?
needs to count the 10.
Yeah, I bet if this guy had any siblings, there was always a fight for the red crayon.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
One of the most popular superstars in the WWE.
Or maybe they liked markers.
How about red paint?
Bromer says he needs makeup tips from Ivy.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Bromer, you're not wrong.
You know what? Just take a screenshot, send it to Ivy, and say, can you fix his makeup? He needs some tips.
Well, Ivy might take a look at it and be like, well, he needs some tits.
Might give him a different...
Or Bromer will accidentally on purpose send tits instead of tips.
Ha ha! Oh, he called out the Taker.
Yeah, I was going to say, see, we didn't even have to guess. We knew this was going to happen. Monkey Prime. Holy shitballs. How is Monkey Prime doing?
With him, you know this is going to be good.
Good evening, beautiful. I am feeling quite lovely tonight. Thank you. How you doing? In case you wonder what we're doing, pretty much every night we're on Discord. We invite your ass to Discord, just so you know. So you can't say that we don't miss you. We invite you just in case you actually accept and join us. And we're on there, well, basically every night, actually. I can hear myself.
Between these superstars, that's for sure.
Is that a good thing?
Is it you or cool? I can hear myself through is what I wonder.
It's not me. I got it pretty low on my end, so
okay.
It's gotta be from Kraken.
It's not that loud and it doesn't even annoy me, so it don't matter. I just happen to hear it, that's all.
Bad blood is boiling.
Well, I got my phone up a little bit. I don't know if you're hearing reverb from that.
Oh, maybe.
Probably hearing the reverb from that, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yo, Monkey, so what have you been up to? What's new and exciting?
Here, I turned it down. Let's see if it goes away.
No lacking for confidence, that's
It's been a while since we've seen Monkey Prime in
It
the
has
house.
been too long since we last saw Monkey.
He's usually pretty busy with video production.
Usually.
Hit it with a bigger hammer. That fixes all. Yeah.
Bromer, are you suggesting that the Nightmare hit the Undertaker with a bigger hammer than the Undertaker hit him with?
I would.
Yeah, so would I, but that's for many reasons. I mean, he's very big, first of all.
Yeah, I know.
He's very big.
Well, there's retribution to be paid after what happened last night.
Retribution.
Did you, speaking of retribution, well, not, anyways, Archer, did you catch on our conversation last night what I was going to do for emotes for my new hype emote?
I did, yeah.
Yes.
A big fat penis.
Yes, big fat penis. No.
Wow.
No, I'm gonna do a Macho Man emote.
Yeah, that's badass.
That literally has, ooh yeah.
Let's see who wins the Battle of the Verbiage here, and it looks like...
Well, so far, Undertaker... Oh! Well... Okay. Let's go there. Let's do it.
Well, of course he went there.
Right there.
Oh, evasion. Look at that.
That miss.
Wow.
And this is how it happened last night.
Nightmare reminded Undertaker that he is in for a big surprise later this evening.
Man, we didn't see this coming.
This one is being really
My God.
I guess the match didn't even matter. Oh, come on. That's
He's just handling.
That was like a closed line from hell. Undertaker, still wobbly. Later this evening is going to be exciting. Look at the look. Actually, don't look at the look. That's freaking me out, actually. I'm going to change the... Did you see the look on his face, though? On the Nightmare's face?
When we return, it's a
That was a stone cold, like I'm going to kill you look.
Good God, yeah. I mean, that dude gives me nightmares. He really does.
Wait.
So first matchup of the night, it's going to be D-Generation X, Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Looks like they're bringing Randy Orton in tow, the Viper. Taking on the twins of the Archerverse, the Disciples, Ryan and Robert Rage, who of course have as of late been pretty much locked in a very heated rivalry with Demolition, but Demolition's been kind of doing their own thing lately, so the Rage twins want to get back into action. Triple H stepped up to the plate, offered them a match. They quickly accepted, so here we are. Matchup number 1 of the evening, DX versus the Disciples. Monkey Prime says nothing really new or exciting. How's work going?
Yeah, hopefully work's been new and exciting, if anything else. But I do have something of interest, Archer, and this is for anybody who is curious about the wrestling industry, who's curious about what happens to stars after they've been released or let go, who is curious about the use of third-party branding or third-party use of Twitch and other platforms while being under a big, umbrella like the WWE, and lots of basically dealing with life and handling life revolving around the door of wrestling. Honestly, the interview between Chris Van Vliet, how you say his name, I forget how you say his name.
Say who?
Chris Van Vliet or Vliet, I don't know, but basically he interviewed Tyler Breeze. Yeah. He interviewed Tyler Breeze just recently, and it was a very, very informational interview. Definitely one to check out. Very intriguing.
And where can I find this?
You can find it right here, and I will post a link right here on this channel.
Okay. Can you post that on Discord?
I will post it on Discord as well. And
okay.
Yeah, you can always check that out in your free time, guys. It was very, very interesting interview. I liked it.
So Monkey Prime said, I went and got a shaved ice today. The flavor was bullfrog in a blender. It was a good day. Haha.
Finer than frog's hair.
And then he also said that they go to the glue factory.
They go to the glue factory.
At a combined weight of 483
okay.
pounds, the Falcon.
I'm not sure what to make of that, but okay.
And the Scorpion.
It's very informative. Thank you, Monkey.
The Disciples.
Here we go. This is the match a lot of these people came to see tonight, and with good reason.
This should be a great matchup, high octane, if nothing else. The only two luchadors on the Archerverse roster, at least for now. Who knows? They could get traded to Vinny K shows. Again, this is the final show before the lottery draft where we shake things up, split up the rosters and brand. It's going to be exciting times over the next few weeks here at the Archerverse. And, of course, during the lottery draft, we are going to have some wrestling matches. You, the viewers, are actually going to get a chance to be a little more interactive And you're going to get a chance to choose some matches while we're having the lottery draft.
His clothesline finds the
we are not doing championship matches, however, only exhibition matches. But you can have any match type of your choosing. Yeah, no. Cool and I decided this well over a week ago.
I thought it was last night.
No, we decided before that. We just talked about it last night.
Wait a minute, I think I was on that show when you were talking, like,
a lot of the stuff Cool and I talk about on shows, we've already discussed. It just gets rehashed on the show.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't always tell him every single thing I'm doing, but we do discuss a lot of different shit. Like, I run ideas by him, and, you know, he does a lot more than you would think, because he has to, like, well, not really edit, but I run my ideas by him. If he says, oh, that needs tweaked, I tweak it, type of thing.
Triple H with some reason to worry here.
Yeah, pretty much. It's another set of eyes. It's good to have another pair of eyes.
Exactly. And plus, he's very versed in professional wrestling. He's been a fan as long as I have been, and that's very, very helpful for me. So Christian Cool is far more than just the co-host with the most. He's got a lot. His hands are a lot dirtier than you would think with the Archiverse.
Well, and not only that, if I remember hearing correctly last night, he had also dabbled into doing pro wrestling.
He did.
Yes, I have, and I have friends who are in the business currently or who do it. I would have, like current NXT superstar Giant Gargano is one of those friends that I used to hang around with during my days of getting into the business.
Or just like last night, we had someone pop in that's actually wrestling, getting ready to go pro.
Right? How cool was that?
Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron. Whatever happens,
so we get all kinds of cool people coming through.
Robert Rage taking a bit of a beating here from HBK. I mean, I'll be honest, I was interested to see how the Twins would deal with DX. DX aren't your usual opponents, if you know what I mean. They're very versatile. They're very unorthodox. They change it up all the time. They don't ever do the same thing twice, which is very unlike a lot of wrestlers today.
Yeah, a lot of wrestlers like to go in, they get their stuff in, and they're done.
And then
that's the thing.
And then they repeat it the next match. Like, it's
exactly.
like that. It's like that weird conversation I told you about, where somebody tried to tell me that Ric Flair wasn't that good of a wrestler and he was repetitive and this and that, and I've literally never seen a repetitive Ric Flair match.
He's a superstar that can flip the switch and get after you.
It's always different.
And I've also right, or do the strut, but his matches by no means have ever been the same. And that dude, he'll tell you different, but he's definitely probably for me probably the best wrestler ever, Ric Flair. He just was for so many different reasons. You can't even narrow it down to one reason.
You know he's working to get back in shape and actually get back in the ring.
I know. In AEW,
crazy,
probably.
Right?
Probably
Flair
AEW.
is way too old, Bill.
He'll go to AEW and do it.
But yeah, Flair's too old. Honestly, he's had his time in the limelight. It's about time for him to start picking up some talent.
Yeah.
And training.
He should, yeah. He should pass on. Pass on the knowledge, not just to his daughter,
but to other people. You know, it's that I hold that man in high regard. He has talent.
Yep.
And he does what his last name has. He has that flair. It's his time in the ring is over. And passing on that knowledge is his best bet right now.
Now we've got Ryan Rage taking a beating from Triple H. So far, DX looking great tonight.
It might be time
Yeah, they are.
All right. I agree with you, Kraken, except so.
Well, he had to
I
expect
think there's something to be learned. I think there's something to be at least given. If Ric Flair was to make a comeback and say he was to get in the ring with Sting, who's also in AEW, and they actually did a match.
Yeah, well, he's going to go to AEW. That's the only place that's
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. That's
So
the only
that's what
place
I'm
that's going
saying.
to offer him something that's worthwhile.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if he went there and say he had a match with Sting or whoever, you know, something that those young people can, like, maybe gain something firsthand from.
I can't believe it, Michael. Moves like that have a way of reverberating.
Well,
You know people
yeah,
are going to
that's
come
all.
and watch that match.
Yeah, of course, undoubtedly. I mean, I'm not doubting his skills are in the ring or
Well, there we have it.
Oh, DX won with that pedigree.
Byron, I can't.
And that's
The
a
winners
shame
of the
because
match. And by the way,
That was nice.
uh-oh, they're not done. They're making a statement. Look at this. They kicked the referee out, and they're going to work on the twins of the Archerverse. The Disciples took a beating the entire match,
Jeez.
You know,
and
if
that's
these
something
guys
you don't
ended up-
see.
If these guys
I wonder
ended
who
up
they're
on the
sending
same
a
brand
message
come
to.
after next week, I could see a big feud going.
I mean, when do you ever see the Disciples manhandled like that?
Yeah, don't.
Wow.
You don't, but I want to know who they're sending a message to.
Well, we know who they're sending a message to because they were beaten by these same people not too long ago. I'm sure Christian Cool knows exactly who they're speaking to.
Oh, I'm aware.
A message loud and clear to the new foundation is what that was. But that surprises the hell out of me that the Disciples couldn't get anything going. They just got battered and bruised from bell to bell by Degeneration X. They looked absolutely awesome in there tonight at the expense of the twins of the Archerverse. Crazy. I did not expect that. I bet you Demolition is back in the locker room giggling their asses off right now.
Don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up. We have a real fan favorite.
So we have Marshall Omega, stunning Marshall Omega, has challenged Elijah Archer to a matchup. Of course, Archer was previously in the World Television Main Event Championship picture and was yanked into the Global Heavyweight Championship picture for a little while due to a whole lot of villainy that we don't need to talk about right now. Marshall Omega wants to get back to the spotlight. He wants to have another shot at the World Television Main Event title or the WWE Pure Wrestling Championship. He figures Archer's the way to do it. He wants to take out Archer and get back into the spotlight. Archer said, hell yes, let's do it. It is go time. And here we are, Saturday night's main event. It is go time.
Well, Elijah Archer isn't the one to push around either.
I was going to, be fully supportive of Elijah Archer kicking the ass of Marshall Omega,
really?
But then I saw him in white, and he's not pulling that off.
Then you saw him in white. Wow.
Omega for the win here.
Omega for the win because Archer's wearing white.
Monkey Prime said the villainy. Bromer said he looks weird. I agree.
You want to see
White
some
is just not his color. That jacket clashed more than my opinion of Christian Cool.
I don't think that clash as much as that. Everybody has an opinion about Christian Cool, whether you know him or not.
North Carolina, weighing in at 235 pounds, stunning Marshall Omega.
As we ready for singles action, Byron, what can you tell us about these two competitors?
Well, I can say that both of these superstars come into this match incredibly hungry to prove their dominance here tonight. But as we all know, Only one will walk away with their arm raised.
That's right, Bromer. You get the broom. Archer has to, has biddies that have been dispensed and they need cleaned up.
Certainly seems more focused than
well, I was going to mention it.
He's got one tall
but
task ahead of him.
I figured Bromer would just get the broom, and not long after I thought it and saw it, he says, I'll get the broom. Normally I like to try and make people feel bad because they're going to make Cool clean it up. But I mean, Cool, you did that shit yourself. You threw shit all over the place, all over the floor. You're flinging your homeland.
Now, at least I'm better than you. You want to piss on other people's shoes.
I don't want to, I do.
That's just not right.
That's his thing. That's his thing. You can't take that away from him.
Exactly. I mean, would you take away a fire hydrant from a puppy? I mean, really.
So you're comparing yourself to a puppy that can't control his fucking wad. Okay.
Stunning Marshall Omega from Team The Ornery Knight. Well, we really want to make a statement tonight.
Oh, he did with that t-shirt. My God. The scissors did a fine job.
Well, he called out Archer. Archer accepted. Now what's he going to do with it? We're going to find out.
We will just
and here he comes.
See.
Bromer says ventilation. I think so, Bromer.
Former multiple-time champion, both in the singles competition and in the tag team division. He is the wild man, Elijah Archer.
Listen to this crowd, guys. They're fired up for this one,
as well as they should be.
And the Archer versus Next Pimp Daddy.
All over it.
The Archer versus Next Pimp Daddy.
Hey guys, you can
look at him, man.
In the back, crowded around the
he looks pissed straight off tonight.
This really is an intriguing matchup.
So is that outfit made of ivory?
Can very well trigger a domino effect on the rest of the roster.
Yeah, Bromer, he does look fucking weird. I agree.
Nobody likes change.
I mean, if it's changed for 100 and then you throw a whole bunch of ones, you can go to a strip club. you can enjoy change that way.
Yeah, you can enjoy change that way. I totally have to agree with Kraken there. That was well put and well said, sir, compared to what I'm looking at right now. This is one investment seriously gone wrong.
That's just like throwing pennies at a stripper. You don't do it.
Y'all are focused on his clothing way too much. Just wait and see what he does in the ring.
Oh.
What are you guys, the fashion police?
You know.
Good grief.
Need to be said, Archer. And this unfortunately.
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
What was that? What was that?
Oh, I was falling asleep.
No, I'm pretty sure Kraken said that was cock in the mouth.
No, it sounded like you ripped a big-ass fart.
Yeah, it did kind of sound like that, too.
Or it sounded like a dog growling.
God, this entrance is way too long. Is he ready to fight, or are we moving on here?
He is ready to rock and roll. Always. He just doesn't always win.
Match is going to be a struggle in every sense of the word.
Unfortunately for himself.
More rolling than rocking.
What's that?
He does more rolling than rocking.
Kind of, yeah.
Hit record yet? Now might be a good time to do
I
it.
get it. I get it. I get it. He wears the big white coat to help absorb all the baby oil that perforates from his skin.
Slammed Omega off that turnbuckle.
Man, this is some new attitude from Archer. He's very rude here. He's just... I've not seen this sort of aggression from Archer in quite some time.
Well, maybe it's just because Omega decided to call him out and try to use him as the stepping stool to get to the championship title picture again. Or maybe he's just upset that he's lost a lot lately. I mean, let's be honest, he lost every one of his titles over the past 3 weeks.
Pent-up frustration.
Yeah. And Omega just happens to be the dude, like I said. Figures he's going to use Archer to make a name for himself.
I wouldn't call for the medics.
I guess if I was on a main event, if I was on a pedestal and I sucked it up.
Oh, Jesus Christ! He just about punt kicked his head off.
And he goes for the pin. Looking to catch him off guard.
Only a 1 count. Apparently, being punt kicked in the head wasn't enough.
Slow count.
No, it was an accurate count. Archer's just being lazy. Thinks he can win the match after such little.
Transitions to an armbar. Nice transition. Archer trying to tear the arm right off the body of Marshall Omega.
I'd never count this guy out, but nicely done as
he got out.
Submission. Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
Let's see if Marshall Omega can capitalize.
Omega's now on the attack.
Oh, man.
Nice.
He feels awful now?
Marshall Omega with a springboard. Good God. Springboard body splash.
Looks like trouble here, Byron.
I don't know. I guess that all depends on who you're rooting for.
Oh. That was a nice hit.
He's moving like a man
He's
possessed.
just laying it in on Archer now.
He is.
Did Archer fall asleep? Make
A
that
little bit of
sleep noise again.
payback.
I think it's accurate.
A little bit of payback for Marshall Omega here.
He's starting to
Damn.
feel it here.
Nice
He's
jackknife
gonna wanna make
powerbomb.
sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Yeah, he's taking on some
Whoa.
offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering
Archer,
who he's
though.
in the ring with. Whoever said respect can only get you so far.
Dude,
hasn't
did
been
Marshall
paying
Omega
attention to
get
what this
wind
guy
or
can do
what?
inside that ring?
I don't know.
He did. Then
Look at
the
this.
wind died.
Oh! Damn. That was savage.
He's taking
I got to agree with
Marshall
Cool
Omega.
on this one, I think. I haven't seen this kind of aggression from Archer in quite some time.
Oh, now he's
Man, gang in there.
gloating about it.
Here he goes.
Oh! AKO to Nor. Holy Jesus. He just... But look at that. Omega right back to his feet. Ain't doing him any good, though. Archer's got him up. He's hoisting him up. Last ride time.
And he lands the
And
slam.
Omega...
Just when you thought
That was a thunderous
Talk about getting knocked
last
in the middle of
ride.
that week. This could do it. Oh, somehow.
Can you
And
believe
Omega
what
kicks
he's
out.
doing here tonight?
And he
Omega
just
kicked
keeps
out of that.
getting up.
Showing no quit here tonight, Cole.
Only one place to go when you're stuck in the fireman's carry. Yeah, down.
Whoa,
And
wait
I
a
can
minute.
tell you
Bromer
it's not
said
a
he
pleasant
looked
trip.
almost as weird as Brewer.
Going to be tough for him to fight back from this.
Well, the first thing he needs to do is get back to his feet, which is
Archer.
clearly easier said than done.
Pounding Omega into the mat with elbows and fists.
Ah, he's just letting everybody part
Will
fly.
this be it?
Yeah, that's Archer's way, you know. Never let a man on his own 2 feet to fight.
He doesn't
You know,
appear
a
to be in
fair
a hurry
fight.
to get up here.
Archer's got
I
to
just
fight
don't
the
think he
dirty
has
way.
it in him anymore.
He is fighting dirty.
As long as he doesn't bring a sledgehammer in for the DQ, everything should be
This
fine.
match has been 100 mile per hour. since the
I think
opening
he's
bell.
using his arms. They're probably sledgehammers to Omega at this point.
Delivering
They
to
probably
the
would at this point in the matchup feel like sledgehammers. I must agree with that, yeah.
Archer doesn't fondle balls like a certain someone. Who are you talking about, Bromer?
I think he's talking about you.
I think he might be
No.
talking about Team
No.
Christian Cool in general, yeah.
What
No.
great action we've had
Look at
in this
Archer
match.
just stalking Omega here. I mean, Omega put up a good fight in some parts of the matchup, but it's been all Archer.
What is over?
And there's another AKO.
Has to do it.
It could be over here.
This looks like it might be it.
Wow.
This is amazing.
Oh. Kick out after 2. Look at the frustration in Archer's eyes.
He's still stalking him, though.
He looks for it once again.
And here we go.
Give him another AKO.
Nope, last ride powerbomb coming up. It is over and done. Good night, Irene. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. That's it.
I think Irene even had better than that. Damn, that was bad.
I mean, Archer was just, he had a chip on his shoulder tonight.
You just don't call out Archer like that and expect to get manhandled.
No pun intended, but he was almost stone cold tonight. Period. Crazy.
Now, give him a few more matches, a few more years. His knees will be just as bad.
Yeah, I do agree on there, but still.
This was an impressive night for Archer. Well, I wonder what that means for the Coalition going forward.
It was an impressive night. I mean, he needed to have a good showing. I mean, like I said, he lost all of his championship over the last 3 weeks. I believe he's like in his last 4 or 5 appearances, he's won 1 match.
I think he still has some frustration in him, because that didn't look like it was very satisfactory for him for losing all of that.
Like I said, like,
take another one.
Even the look on his face coming to the ring,
I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time
it just looked, he looked different
What a match that was, ladies
tonight.
and gentlemen.
Very.
Thanks for joining us.
Maybe created a new persona.
Perhaps. Either way, Elijah Archer picking up the big W tonight. And on to the next matchup of the evening. But not before Johnny Braddock comes out to grace us with his presence. One half of Demolition. He's been hunting around in singles competition as well as the tag team division and being successful in both areas. Should be interesting to see what Johnny Braddock is up to this evening, although if I have to guess, it's got something to do with the OG Kurt Jordan. What do you think, Cool?
Oh, that would be my guess.
Kraken?
But then who knows, he might end up calling out one of the champions because he feels like it's about time.
Well, you probably are right about that, but he's already been a champion. He's been the WWE Pure Wrestling Champion.
Maybe he's looking to capture more gold tonight.
Well, that's why
it's hard to say. It's hard to say, but
that's why my thought.
Perpetual crybaby. So we'll see what
a perpetual crybaby. My thought was the OG because those guys have been going back and forth in their feud, kind of treating that championship like a hot potato for a bit. There they were. So I was just thinking perhaps he's after the OG.
We will find out soon enough.
Oh, well, yeah. There we go.
We thought we might hear from him tonight.
Let's find out what he wants. Let's see who's right.
What's going on?
Well, I guess not who's right. Because Cool basically said it.
Tonight.
Looking like Gene Simmons.
That's for sure. Looks like he's got a lot to say.
Hopefully not as much as last time.
You had a lot to say last time?
Well, you could say that, or you could say he just rambled on. I mean, cool, you tell him. Last time we saw him in the ring cutting a promo.
Rule of thumb, if you have an ego, you have a lot to say.
Yeah.
And guess what? Everybody in wrestling has.
Even if they claim they don't. Even if they claim they don't.
Oh,
and look at this!
He did call out the OG.
He did call it. Look, like I said, they've been in a feud over the past few weeks over the WWE Pure Wrestling Championship.
The kids cheering.
This is going
All
to
the
get
kids.
interesting.
Oh my God!
I'm sure the WWE Universe is dying to know.
Cool
what's
is
going
convinced that the OG has a nifty little contract because all the kiddies like the Kalo shoes.
Dude, it's the rage nowadays. The kids wear all the Kalos. They're like moon shoes, but better.
Well, at least they would go with a new foundation shirt or jacket.
I don't think so.
Well, if they're like moon shoes and you're wearing a new foundation, what are they going to do? Bounce to Mars with their Kalos and reaching a new foundation?
Oh, man, that was almost so good I laughed.
You chuckled, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
I smiled.
You chuckled.
You got a wincing smile from me.
A wincing smile. Okay, well,
it goes.
We'll accept a wincing smile.
It's the type of smile you get from me when I'm forced to take a picture with a family that I'm not prepared for. That's the smile you got.
Or is it the smile that I got when someone sticks a finger up your butt?
It's the smile you got when you put your pants down, and I'm like,
You smile because it's just that good.
Hey, as long as it's good for you.
Oh, you know you like it.
Are you guys setting each other up for a date or what?
I've never heard you complain.
I've never heard about anything about a date, Archer. I don't know where you come from, Canada boy, but
Canada boy.
You don't necessarily need a date to do the things we're discussing.
Well, cool. We don't want to hear about your depressing adventures in the life of Christian. We were talking about life in general.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That was a burn.
Did someone redeem a Trey Woe? I'm looking. No one redeemed a Trey Woe. You take that back.
Bromer's like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? We've confused even poor Bromer.
Poor Bromer.
Damn, it was Bromer's turn to get confused tonight.
It's alright. Anything that was just said in the last 2 minutes was probably more exciting than what Giant Braddock had to say. Sorry, Mr. T.
Man, well, it seemed like you need to get some aloe there, Christian.
I'm feeling pretty good. Thanks, though.
The fans are eating it up.
Damn, this Coco Dino Bites looking hella good right now.
That's your transition from our conversation, Coco Dino Bites?
Cereal, dude. Come on, it's chocolate cereal. How can you go wrong?
Okay, fair. All right.
Having you two on the show was just fantastic.
Being able to get to talk, without being interrupted by you is even better.
Oh, I've been enjoying the bantering. I'm just gonna pipe up now and again. I'm enjoying the bantering.
Ah, all right.
Any more clear than that?
6K, I can make it all stop.
Oh my God, Bromer! It's too much for Bromer.
Wow, Johnny Braddock just picked up the Battle of the Verbiage win over the OG. Somebody else coming out with a chip on their shoulder tonight, guys.
Looks like Johnny Braddock might get pick up the big W after that, so
good God.
Who knows? Sometimes people can just be talking all the shit and end up lose.
We'll see if the next
depends on if the spark is there for the night.
Singles match on tap next.
Well, so here we go, our third match of the night, and it's going to be Johnny Gargano, the gentleman that jumped to the main roster and took on from Team LRPG. It was Bobby Ventura, who clearly heavily underestimated Johnny Gargano, who capitalized and was able to defeat Bobby Ventura. Tonight, he's challenging the Wanderer, Kyle Brewer, and that match is coming up right now.
Isn't this a rematch?
It is not. We're not just listening to what I said.
No. I think I'm going to pull that video up.
Taking on some tough competition. Enough hype. Let's get it on.
Well, I don't know. The guy on the left, to me, is almost looking like the guy from Lucifer.
The guy from Lucifer, he kind of does, in that pose.
And there goes Christian Cool playing with his balls over there. That's why
he's looking to see if Brewer has already faced Gargano, but he has not.
I could have swore they wrestled last week.
No.
Yeah. Brewer won, but I could have swore. Alright. I gotta figure out how to get to Archer's videos, but yeah.
I didn't think he already faced Gargano.
Making his way to the ring.
See, Bromer even remembers. Didn't I already go against this guy? Yeah, they wrestled last week. And it was a very close match, and Bromer pulled it off.
Oh, the kickoff match.
Gargano making his way to the ring.
And I'll tell you, Johnny Gargano has a cult.
I think that was a kickoff match.
I've ever seen.
I don't remember, but it was actually, no, it wasn't even a kickoff match. It was like one of the first matches of the card. It wasn't a kickoff match, though. It was actually legit on the card.
I'd have to go back and look.
Yeah, I can't access your videos right now. You're live. Yeah, Bromer says it was his second match.
Well, so we're calling this a rematch.
Yes, and I wanted a rematch. I wanted to see a rematch of these two. Bromer against the guy who would have trained me if I would have continued in the profession.
Would have is the key word.
Hey, he was, well, God, I remember because he's like a couple years younger than I am. So yeah, I remember going to a wrestling show with him.
I don't mean to interrupt, but while these guys are coming out to the ring, I'm just gonna jump out with my pup and let him drain his lizard.
Yeah. But no, I remember.
BRB.
I went to a wrestling show with Johnny Gargano. It was a Ring of Honor show in Cleveland, and while, like, during the show, for some reason, he was holding his piss. Like, I don't know if it was a bet he lost or what it was, but he literally was holding his piss the entire show. He was bouncing up and down like a goddamn fucking kid. But yeah, it was the weirdest thing.
Why would you even put your body through that?
I don't know. I was asking him, like, what the fuck you doing? And he's like, I'm training my bladder. And I was assuming he was being sarcastic.
Mutual respect for each
other. That's naturally how Johnny is.
Going on.
And I just... Yeah, Johnny's eccentric at best.
Yeah. Well, it looks like there's no animosity between these two here tonight. They gave a nice friendly handshake. They know it's just pure competition.
Oh yeah.
That packed a punch. The impact of that sounded
well, one thing you'll realize from Johnny Gargano is that he is a pure technician in the ring. Very good, very clean, very thorough. Like, seriously, he is the modern day Shawn Michaels. Very good at what he does. Makes everyone look great in the ring. and he could tell a story through and through. Doesn't matter if it's where he's at on the card, what the story's about. He is very good at telling that story.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. This could be the start of an ugly downward
That's a good thing, though. You know, you need people like that have the charisma, that have the spunk for the passion for the company. You know,
yeah,
for the wrestling in general. You don't see that very often.
He's stalking his opponent.
Honestly, he would have made it big already in WWE. Like, he would have made it, like, he would be, like, main event, like, Raw, SmackDown right now. If he wasn't so small. He's only like 180, like 185.
Well, he can't even fight in the light heavyweight?
That's the thing. He doesn't need to, because he's good at wrestling even with bigger stars. Like, he's like Daniel Bryan at this point. Like, he can do everything, wrestle with anybody. It would literally be holding them back.
Oh, snap, man.
But one thing you can't...
The match is done. Kyle Brewer just picked up the victory.
Yeah, if you land that move, that corkscrew splash that Brewer did, it's over. I'm sorry. That was brutal.
That was very brutal. Look how beautiful that move was. That was a very quick match. I was surprised. I was expecting more.
Oh, he probably took the wind right out of him with that. My God.
That's an impressive win.
A lot of hang time and a lot of G's cut when he did that corkscrew, and it was that was all she wrote. Bromer looking ever impressive.
Yeah, Bromer said, "Damn, I was kind of hoping for a repeat of the first match. Not gonna lie."
Well, if anything, this just goes to show Bromer is no pushover. He's the real deal. Guys, watch out. Christian Hart, watch out. Undertaker, watch out. OG Kurt Jordan, watch out. Bromer is coming.
I would even go so far as to say, watch out Nightmare. I would love to see a match between those two. I think there'd be absolute electricity.
And that is more than likely possible.
I have returned. What?
And the match is over.
The hell happened?
Brewer ended up getting a corkscrew splash off, and it took the wind right out of Giant Gargano and got the 3.
Wow. I mean, I was not even gone that long.
Yeah, it was a fast match, dude. It was like a blink of an eye.
Holy shit.
You missed the victory. Yeah.
Well, Kyle Brewer turning into an absolute monster in his own right.
Yeah, he did. Christian Cool was saying the Archerverse and the WWE better watch out because Brewer's coming, man.
That is insane. I mean, at this point, nothing much preventing him for looking for a title shot of some sort.
Exactly.
Wow. Well, congratulations to Team Bromer. Kyle Brewer, the Wanderer, with a big victory over Johnny Gargano, who's clearly coming off a lot of hype after defeating Bobby Ventura, although I still think Bobby Ventura is simply underestimated. I mean, Johnny Gargano is an extremely good wrestler and so technical, spot on, and he'll catch the smallest of mistakes and capitalize on you and beat you. And that's what he did to Bobby Ventura.
Dave Demented Gaming, welcome in.
Yo, Dave Demented, what's going on, my friend? I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on? What's new? You at work?
Archer still sucks floppy dick.
See, this is where I get the knowledge from. Dave Demented Gaming and Archer go way back. I understand what Dave says more times than not because I've learned.
Doing good, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, Dave and I go way back. I mean, we were on the e-fetting scene together and doing podcasts together before podcasts even became a really big thing. We did so we were doing e-fed wrestling where we would create characters and write stories about them. And you simply, if you were part of an e-fed, you would submit it and you would compete against somebody else that was writing a story about their own wrestler, and you would compete for championships within the e-fed. And I actually ran my own for over 5 years, and basically everything we do here at the Archerverse we did there, except it was all written. I don't know how the hell to this day I ever found the time to ever do it, but we had a good time. And actually Dave Demented, if you go back onto YouTube, there's actually still at least 4 or 5, I think, isn't there, Dave, of one of the old Fed Hype podcasts?
Yo, Sadlo, what is going on this
morning? Yo, Sadlo, what's good? Speaking of what's good, we got one of the Uso twins coming out to spit on the microphone.
Let's find out.
We haven't seen the Usos in a little bit. It's been quite a spell.
Oh, Archer, all the Fed Hype is on YouTube.
Are they all there?
This was too easy. I'll refrain from any real-life comments when it comes to the Usos. That was just too easy of a setup. I'll retract.
Well, the Usos won a couple matches and then disappeared.
Yeah, I could say something about that. I'm gonna forego that.
The last time we saw the Usos, they beat the Coalition, if you recall.
Well, who hasn't beaten the Coalition at this point?
Ouch.
The Nightmare.
The Nightmare, no, not yet. Anyways,
not yet.
Hopefully, Archer doesn't have to go through the wrath of the Fiend of the Archerverse.
Yeah, the Fiend of the Archerverse will actually leave some red on that white plastered suit of yours.
It's a beautiful suit.
It sucks.
Ooh.
You're just upset that Christian Hart can't afford one.
Christian Hart's the face that runs the place. Of course he can afford
the face that runs the place.
Speaking of,
Gods of Wrestling versus Wrestle Wars. That was my federation that I ran. It was called GOW, Gods of Wrestling.
What could this be about? And here it comes.
It's where, of course, Elijah Archer was born, where Jay Ironman, back then he was called Iron Rhino. But we couldn't get that name on the name generator. So we went with his first name and picked something close. The closest we could get was Ironman, which of course they pronounce Iron Man on the show. So we normally make jokes about the ring announcers thinking we're calling one of the... What's that?
Battle of the verbiage here. Let's see who wins the battle of the verbiage here.
Well, I was just trying to speak and read the promo segment at the same time. I'm failing at that, so I'm just going to keep reading. So far, nothing really much going on in this. Look at these idiots. They clearly need a little discipline. I mean, he's trashing the audience more than he is talking to Hart. Meanwhile, he's the one that called Hart out. I'm so confused right now.
No love between these superstars, that's for sure.
Why would you trash the audience when you have someone you called out?
Well, that's what I mean. He calls out Hart and then decides to trash the audience instead of Hart.
That's why Hart can't understand a single word he just said.
That's what he's saying. I mean, if we can't, how the hell can he? And he's standing right in front of him. It was good times back then, Dave. We had a lot of fun. Dave's character on the Archerverse is the icon Dave Devious.
Yeah, I mean, both, and this is crazy how, you know, you had your e-fetting back then. Back in the day, I had the Raw versus SmackDown GM mode where I played like 3 seasons with my buddy Cribley, who ended up being Hobo Joe in the independent circuit. Definitely going back and forth, kind of creating and, you know, fetting our own rosters and whatnot through that game on its own, which was super cool.
Yeah. I have no intention of spending a second longer in this disgusting city. He's basically just trashed the city and the audience the entire time. Hart says the people want to see him put him in his place.
That place is usually on the ground in the fetal position after Christian Hart smacks him in the balls.
Repeatedly.
Gotta make sure they're there, Kraken. Gotta make sure they're there.
See what I mean? He's still doing it. He has not addressed Hart one single time in this frickin' segment. He's the one that called Hart out. He quite literally has avoided Hart after calling him out and just trashed the audience.
We shall see.
Trashing the audience, man, this is making me fall asleep. He's gone on way too long.
Oh, look here, finally, he says something about, once I get my hands on you, everything you lived for is going away for good. He finally addresses Christian Hart. Good for you, Uso. Right? And wow, he somehow picks up the Battle of the Verbiage win on that.
Now that's how you promote a bout.
I mean, that was even possible.
I mean, granted, Hart looks confused, and he should be, because I know I am. So, I guess there's that. Wow, I don't know. Let's just...
Oh, that was exciting.
It was weird.
I'd rather watch a turd roll down a hill than listen to that again.
Singles match coming up next.
All right, so we're about to head into our first championship match of the night, which means we're going to open up our championship betting lines in a moment anyway. Give me a moment.
Oh, my baby kitties.
I had it open. There we go. Oh, I didn't finish the outcome from last night. Will Gabriel Michaels retain his championship? What was the answer, Cool? Do you remember?
Who else did he fight?
It was last night's match.
I know it was last night's match, Archer.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember who he fought.
Okay. Take your time.
See, this is one of those one of the reasons why I actually liked when you put the whole thing on the Discord, so I can actually go back and look.
It's okay. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
we're just gonna move on with tonight's prediction. I just wanted to see if you knew.
I mean, I don't think he won.
No.
Yeah, I remember that much. I just can't remember who else was in the match. When you watch so much Archerverse, everything becomes a blur.
All right. So, will Roxy R retain her title? Yes or no? Well. There we go. Betting lines will be open for 2 minutes. And it's open. Good to go. So you guys can make your bets as we await these fine ladies to make their entrance to the ring. It's going to be Trish Stratus versus Roxanne Ramirez. Roxy R from Team Rogue Riderhood looking to defend her championship against the former 7-time WWE Raw Women's Champion. And she won when it was still the NXT Women's United States Championship one time. That championship is, of course, now the SmackDown Women's United States Championship, held by Ashley Marie from Team AMC Me. Trish Stratus looking to become an 8-time Raw Women's Champion. What do you think, Cool? Does she get it done? Does she get the job done? Who did you bet on? Did you bet on Team Rogue Rider Hood's gal? Or are you going with a little Stratusfaction?
I voted on Roxy.
And it's for the Raw Women's
Roxy.
Championship.
Roxy.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
Well, she certainly has her work cut out for her. And Byron, tell me, what do you think of her chances here tonight?
Well, given how dominant the champs looked as of late, I have to say that I'm not wild about her chances here tonight. But hey, crazier things have happened.
Trish Stratus out to the ring first, looking pumped up and ready to roll. Crowd always loves them, a little Stratusfaction. But who are they going to cheer for in the end? Roxy R, also a fan favorite.
Put up a few more what, Brummer?
Points, because it's pretty skewed. Like, Bromer put up like 1,000 points. You only put up 50.
Oh.
I think he was, yeah. I basically, I wait till someone always bids in, and then see how many points they do. That determines how many points I'm willing to do.
To me like the crowd is more than ready for this one.
Bromer's just constantly all in.
Match for a long, long time.
Bet big or go home, Bromer says.
Corey, in terms of raw talent, where do you think these women rank as it relates to the other competitors in the division?
Oh, they're right there at the top, Cole. Years from now, I think we're going to look back at these women and realize just how lucky we were to watch them compete. That's how.
Roxy R is now, of course, a 3-time WWE Raw Women's Champion. She's held the Women's United States Championship, and of course, at one time, she was tag team partners with Charlotte Knight. They appear to still be in the same stable, but they are not in a tag team together anymore. Obviously, she is one half of the Archerverse Women's Global Tag Team Champions with Ashley Marie.
God, where does Vinny K get these belt designers from? That title's gaudy. I mean, it looks like he won that from a fucking casino strip.
Casino strip. Well, not every championship can be as nice as the ones from the Archerverse.
Introducing the champion.
Clearly.
From Chicago, Illinois, she is the Raw Women's
I mean, the guy makes millions and millions of dollars. Who am I to tell him how to spend it?
Ramirez.
These days, it's more like billions.
Stay tuned.
He won it from a stripper at a casino. I wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it.
Here we go. It is go time. Roxy R versus Trish Stratus.
I've had my eye on this
Raw Women's Championship on the line, and Trish Stratus getting off to a quick start.
A win here would not only give her the championship, but also solidify her as one of this generation's greatest.
A dizzying drop for sure. Okay, guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about Trish Stratus here. How can she unseat the champ here?
You've got to love this. International flair on display with a title on the line. These two
nice clothesline.
No prisoners, and I love it.
Hey, I think when the dust settles in this one, we very well could have a new champion.
And she hits a DDT that would make Jake Roberts blush.
Trish going upstairs.
Trish Stratus in position now. There's a drop kick. Nice move.
Ooh, bulldog.
She knows she's going to have to bring her A game if she
Roxy Hart literally just got back to her feet and Trish slammed her face first into the mat.
Well, she didn't want Roxy Hart to get what that mat tasted like.
Oh! Jesus, did you see that jab to the face?
I did.
Gets you nowhere inside the ring.
Great move there,
wow.
guys.
Roxy Hart picking up the pace.
Here we go.
That's savage. And that probably doesn't feel very good.
No.
No. Neither did that, though. That's twice.
She's wasting no time taking over this contest.
Yeah, sucker punch never feels good.
No.
And it's reversed.
Nice reversal by Trish. Knee to the stomach.
Stratus on the attack.
Well, it's about that time, Archer. I know everybody in the Archerverse has been waiting for it.
Wow. Hurricanrana off the top turnbuckle, and Roxy Hart flat on her back.
Hoping to end it early. And the champ kicks out.
Very nice.
Trish is absolutely on fire right now.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows what'll happen next?
Stratosphere.
She's in firm control of this one.
She's taking a while to get up here.
I was just thinking the same thing, Michael.
Here is Trish Stratus in position now.
Look at her go.
Not this time.
I've never seen her miss by so much.
Super kick. This could be
wow, what a kick to the face. Roxy Hart and Trish Stratus in the middle of a war here tonight.
Oh man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Trish chasing her down.
Nope, that one misses.
Boy, that was terrible.
Now they're going at it outside the ring. They got to be careful they don't get themselves counted out. I hate countouts.
Yeah, nobody likes a count out.
Never been a fan of a countout. I'd rather see a DQ than a countout.
Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Although, hey, look at the trash can shot. Welcome to Saturday night's main event, everybody. What would it be without the trash can shot? That's fantastic.
Well, it'd be any other night of the week if it wasn't if there was no trash can shot.
From what we've seen and heard tonight,
fair.
There must be serious injuries. She just will not let up.
Roxy Hart with some bad intentions here, I think. Look at this.
Looks to me, guys, like the
a cutter off the top turnbuckle, and Trish Stratus face first on the canvas. She is down and out.
A game-changing splash.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Wow, Trish somehow kicks out of that.
A thunderous use of the knee.
Wow, knee right
She's
to the forehead.
And she may be out.
I think you're right, Michael. I mean,
Roxy R looking to fly here.
This might be the one that ends it.
Damn, Roxy R hurt herself on that one.
Motionless right now, Corey.
And she's probably wondering what she's got herself into right about now.
Ow, that hurt.
Some are saying this
Nice
is the night
reversal
the
by
title
Trish.
changes hands, though I'm not so sure I'm ready to say that.
Man, oh man. This is one hell of a battle between Trish Stratus and the champion Roxy R.
I hope you're enjoying it, Archer.
Not someone to sleep on.
I heard a microwave.
Yeah, there you go. I knew you were missing it.
We're gonna,
I did
from
it
now
just for
on,
you.
Bromer, can you please ban the word microwave?
Did you do it here?
We are now referring to it as the Cool Wave.
Oh, fuck. Oh, come on.
It is the Cool Wave.
There's been a lot of talk about this
You guys didn't
superstar's
have to.
latest spot in the power rankings, but if you ask me, those things are overblown.
You guys are so sweet.
It looks as though the champ has run out of gas.
See, that's why you gotta love Bromer.
You
You tell him to ban something, it's as good as gone.
Has any idea where she is right now? She's
Gotta be careful you don't joke about it though. Remember the time I almost got somebody banned?
And she wouldn't be alone in that thought.
Yeah.
Various points throughout this
Couple
match,
times.
I expected
Was it
to
Mystic
see her
J?
abandon that high level of respect
Probably.
she
I think it
always
was.
treats her opponents with, but I guess that's not going to happen. And it
No,
looks like
I
she
mean,
might
Mystic
be
J
paying for it.
probably deserved
But
it.
shut up, cool, I'm not wholesome, Bromer says.
Shoulders down. Championship on the
Redeem a
line.
tree woe on yourself, and I'll tell you
Wow.
how wholesome you're not.
I thought Trish Stratus had it right there. Roxy R kicked out though, the resilient champion that she is.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
This is easily one of the best matches of the night so far.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, this might be the best match of the night so far.
With a stratosphere.
Stratosphere,
All the way back here.
And executed with
instead of pinning the champion, she decides to gloat a little bit.
Trish Stratus is not someone
She
to
wasted a
sleep on.
pin. Wow.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Wow, Stratusfaction delivered.
Over.
This might be over. We might have a new champion.
On the line.
Ooh, the champion kicks out at the very last second.
Struggling to get
Well,
up right here.
just
Tough
not
spot
enough
be
to
in
get
at
the
this
job done.
point,
Trish
Michael.
really needs to do something to get over the top here.
Trish is absolutely on fire right now.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
No question
Trish,
about it, Cole.
she's taking the champion upstairs. Here we go again, Stratosphere.
Stratosphere.
What a comeback by Trish.
That's the second one.
The way I see it, this might be
The
a good
Cool
time for a
Wave.
finisher.
And Stratusfaction again. I mean, if that doesn't seal the deal, I don't know what will. Trish looking fatigued, though. She needs to get that pin.
Here's the pin. Title on the line.
And that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. We have a brand new WWE Raw Women's Champion. Her name is Trish Stratus. That also means that the Universe picks up a win and is also taking the WWE Raw Women's Championship back to the Universe. Can we get a Cool Wave emo? That would be badass.
Your winner and the new Raw Women's Champion, Trish Stratus.
Nicely done.
Only if Archer makes partner.
When you get a one-on-one match like that,
Only if Archer makes partner.
Yeah, you'll have room for it then.
Well, that was indeed a great match, and I think it's worth emphasizing how huge this victory is.
Well, there you have it. Vinny K and the Universe are once again in possession of the WWE Raw Women's Championship thanks to Trish Stratus. Sadly, that means that Roxy R is no longer a champion. But she nonetheless is one of the baddest women on the planet. Championship or no championship.
Versus the new foundation.
Stakes don't get much higher than this.
So next matchup of the evening, the WWE World Tag Team Championships on the line. It is the Usos versus the new foundation. Jimmy and Jay versus the Iceman and the Hitman. Looks like the Anvil's coming along for the ride. First, I have to issue Archerverse points. Give me a moment. Roxy R did not retain her title. Points have been issued.
I'm assuming Kraken fell asleep.
All right. Next betting line will be open in a moment. Kraken must have fell asleep. All right, betting lines are open. You have 2 minutes to make your bet. Will the new foundation retain? Yes or no? You decide, but it is go time for the WWE World Tag Team Championship.
My bet's definitely with the new foundation. They'll retain.
And here come the champions. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Bret the Hitman Hart, and the Iceman Christian Hart. They are the new foundation, and they are the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE World Tag Team Champions. New Foundation has the crowd on their feet. The pink and black attack, looking to defend their championships here tonight against the Usos.
Super excited to see how this turns out.
Me too. This is going to be a good matchup. Let's see if it can top that women's championship matchup. That's going to be tough to do because that was one hell of a match.
Introducing the challengers. At a combined weight of 479 pounds, Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso. The And introducing the champions. At a combined weight of 435 pounds, they are the WWE World Tag Team Champions. The Iceman, Christian Hart, and Bret, the Hitman Hart. The New Foundation.
The New Foundation.
If you would think about moving, you better apologize.
Locked, cocked, and ready to unload. They are fighting champions. They don't wait for you to come to them.
All right, it's time to get this match.
But neither do the Usos,
well said. And I'd also
which should
add that these
prove to
superstars
make this a
are
very
motivated
exciting
here
matchup.
Tonight.
Very exciting indeed.
He hits a huge elbow drop. How about we touch on Hart a bit? It's anybody's guess, I know, but what do you expect from him here?
He definitely had his way at WrestleMania, but the past doesn't guarantee the future. He's got to focus to succeed here.
Wow, Hart right back to his feet like nothing happened. Tags in Hart, and in comes Bret.
And the tie-up, make no mistake about it, this is all about
A show of strength by Bret the Hitman Hart as he muscles Jimmy Uso up against the ropes.
Just look at this man. He's all business. And he hits a hellacious neck
Nice
breaker.
neck breaker. Bret Hart in a little trouble now. And stuck in no man's land. In comes Jey Uso.
You know, I love how these Uso brothers make it easy for the audience to determine who's who by one wearing a shirt and one not.
Are long gone. Man, that got him good. He landed a perfectly placed strike. That'll send a message to your adversary, all right.
Wow, nice reversal by Bret the Hitman Hart. A swinging neck breaker.
He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys. Byron, you know these guys better than anyone. In fact, you say you're responsible for their career. So
and these two are going back and forth.
Uso turned their backs on the WWE Universe, but that was a long time ago, and it's clear Jey Uso is only concerned with doing what's best for him. And not
Bret Hart back to his feet just like that.
Taking them out of action completely.
The WWE Universe can
big knee breaker
for someone else, as far as I'm concerned. I think it's great that Jey Uso
and Bret Hart choking
his career.
Jey Uso. Now, to be fair, the ref can't see through his back, but
blame Byron for that.
A little bit of dirty deeds.
Have you noticed in a lot of the last quite a few Hart New Foundation title reigns that or title matches? I mean, Bret Hart's been doing the heavy lifting for the most part.
Here and there. Ooh, jawbreaker.
I asked Christian Hart, you know, it's like, you know, you're the world champ. Do you also need to be the tag champ? Why not let Anvil, you know, let the big boy Anvil, you know, be the tag champ with Brett? And he just laughed and walked away.
The ego won't allow him to fathom that conversation.
Yeah.
Jey Uso busts open Christian Hart. And burying the knuckles into the open wound that is bleeding all over the place. Jay going upstairs.
Stay down, man.
It's going to be a flying Uso in a minute.
Nice job by Jey Uso.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
No question about it, Cole.
Samoan drop off the second turnbuckle.
This tag team match are starting to dwindle.
The abuse
Christian Hart needs to tag in Brett. ASAP.
It's almost like
Christian Hart's in a world of hurt.
Guys, I'm more than a little shocked by his performance here tonight. A guy like him, given how much pride he has, usually puts up more of a fight.
Wait a minute. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Jimmy tried to help out Jay and actually ended up making things a bit of a...
That was awkward.
It was. I was just about to say a bit of an awkward mess. Former says, I miss Cone already.
His eyesight is clearly compromised.
Absolutely. There it is. The
diving tag. In comes Jimmy.
In the worst way, Michael. Look, Jimmy Uso's on the attack now.
No doubt about that one. Going to be tough for him to fight back from this.
Well, the first thing he needs to do is get back to his feet, which is clearly easier said than done.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Super kick!
Big super kick, and Christian Hart flat on his back, but Jimmy picks him right back up off the mat.
And now he goes for it a second time.
A scoop slam. Bret Hart breaks up the pin. In comes Jay, takes care of Brett, and Jimmy Uso going upstairs. He's looking to fly once again.
And he just keeps getting
and Christian Hart kicks out again.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
He knows he's in trouble.
He can't take much more.
Mr. T. TT Man. Nice flying clothesline off the second turnbuckle. Christian Hart in a world of hurt here. He needs to tag in Bret Hart immediately. Unfortunately, Jimmy Uso doing a very good job at pressing the action.
Well, you know, this is what the Usos are known for. They're known for cutting the ring in half and making it real hard for their opponents to be able to, you know, do their thing.
Agreed.
That's a classic textbook maneuver.
Between that and fast-paced, high-octane, high-flying act, I mean, the Usos have it all when you think about it.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
They are, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the best tag teams on the planet. Bromer, TT Man's being aggressive in nature. Keep your eyes open.
Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
No reverse.
Ooh, evasion by Christian Hart, who immediately gets caught by Jey Uso again.
Tag is Jimmy Uso.
Oh, double super kick. Look at this. And Christian Hart still has enough energy to tag in Bret the Hitman Hart, who is lighting up Jimmy Uso with clotheslines and elbows. Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We were wondering when that was going to happen. The Nutter.
Oh, that was close, so close.
But Jimmy kicks out about 2.5.
This guy's a machine.
Jimmy's the one that said he didn't want kids, right? He'll be fine.
How's that for ferocious? It's like someone hit the repeat.
Well, I guess there's that.
How's he getting away with this is beyond me. The Hitman ready to go.
TT Man says, hey, I actually came into the chat saying hello. Hello.
Good to see you, Mr. T. Glad to have you here.
We always love Mr. T.
Besides,
and look at that.
I noticed he had been lurking, so.
Bret the Hitman Hart taps out Jimmy Uso with a sharpshooter. Which means, and still, your WWE World Tag Team Champions, the Iceman Christian Hart and Bret the Hitman Hart, the new foundation. I mean, Christian Hart looked way off his game in there tonight.
Well, Christian Hart's a single competitor. He's not a tag team specialist. That's why he's got his Uncle Bret in there for that moral support.
Well, maybe Team Christian Cool was right. Maybe let the Anvil slide in with Bret, and Christian Hart does his own thing for a while. Maybe that's a good idea. Who knows? That's between Christian Hart and Team Christian Cool. So,
I mean, I tried to convince him, but you know the guy's got an ego on him.
And that's a nice win for these two here tonight.
Anytime you can pick up a win inside a WWE ring, you have something to be extremely
so will the new foundation retain? Yes, was the answer. Points have been issued. Now we just await the next matchup of the evening. So congratulations to Team Christian Cool, as their team, the new foundation, solidified their status amongst the legends in the business. And of course, Bret Hart is always known as the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Perhaps that is going to be the same status as the new foundation. We will find out.
We've been waiting a long time for this one. The championship is up.
And here we go.
Right here. Next.
It is the WWE Pure Wrestling Championship on the line. This is a rematch between the Terror Johnny Braddock and the OG Kurt Jordan. Team The Turret Man versus Team KJ2294. It is go time. All right, so just getting the betting line. May want to spell that right. Betting lines open for the matchup. Will the OG retain his title, yes or no? You'll have 2 minutes to make your bets. Betting lines are officially open. I threw in some Toya Hachijo iconic orange cups. So here we go. It is the co-main event of the evening. And again, it is for the WWE Pure Wrestling Championship. It is the Terror Johnny Braddock versus the OG Kurt Jordan. It's Demolition versus Power and Glory. The gold is on the line. And it is go time.
Oh yeah, Bromer, the OF, not the OG, the OF.
The OF.
The following
yeah, he's making fun of your misspelling.
Champion contest is scheduled for one fall.
Did I put that in the prediction?
Yes.
Nice, good for me.
Championship.
Original friend.
I cannot ban the moderator. Actually, I can. Original friend of the Archerverse. Bromer says bring it.
Man, everybody willing to throw down right now.
Everybody's willing to throw down. Savages.
That's what we need to see here tonight.
You cannot ban the broadcaster. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It hasn't happened, but it has now. Bromer has officially tried to ban me for the evening. I had to because tradition. Fair enough, it is now a tradition we all look forward to, much like the Cool Wave. By the way, Mr. T, Bromer and myself have banned the word microwave. It is now the Cool Wave. And it was heard once again on the broadcast this evening. So all is right, good, and well with the world once again. The Cool Wave has been heard once again. Cool Wave. And here comes the champion from Power and Glory. He is the WWE Pure Wrestling Champion. He is the OG Kurt Jordan from Team KJ2294.
Boo.
Oh, come on. Team Christian Cool's absolute favorite superstar.
He sucks.
So, Mr. T, perhaps we need a Cool Wave emote.
Yeah, he's asking you to do it because he's not. He knows I won't do it.
A Cool Wave emote would be fantastique. See, Mr. T's down. And there's another trash can shot.
You boo him, but you bet on him. Yeah, because someone else bet on Braddock. I was trying to... I was trying to at least make the betting interesting.
Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 260 pounds.
I charge in gifted subs.
Of the Global Tag Team Champions, the Terror, Johnny Braddock.
Mr. T, you need more followers to make you know, charging and gifted subs become a reality.
Shots fired. Here we go. Team Christian Cool, Team the Turret Man.
Rude, he says. That was rude. Oh, I know. I'm aware. No, what's rude is how Braddock is going to wipe the smile off OG Kurt Jordan right here.
I was just going to say, who's going to win? Is it going to be Demolition or Power and Glory?
Okay, Mr. T. I'm aware that you are a much better friend than anyone could give you credit for.
It's go time, fellas.
I'm aware that you are genuinely a great guy who deserves, you know, all the good things in the world.
This will undoubtedly be a
I
great
believe
match.
you will obtain so many followers, many more than I will.
Controlling
obviously, you are the kindest, nicest guy. And that's why you will definitely surpass Christian Cool.
How about we touch on
definitely in that category.
What can the WWE
oh, that's fantastic.
Well, if history's any indication of which way this one will go, I'd say everyone is in for a great match. Well, some superstars thrive in this big spotlight.
Mr. T hitting Christian Cool with a reluctant compliment from the co-host.
That killed me to say that. You know that, right?
Such nice words. It was a beautiful thing.
Yeah, T said the same thing. Such nice words while my superstar gets the
follow TT, man. Bro,
challenger starting to falter. Well, he knew the champion wasn't going to go down easy here tonight.
Bromer likes TT Man.
Yeah, that command needs updated to TT Man.
Wow, look at that. Double underhook release suplex. I mean, that would destroy the back of your neck. Good luck with that later.
Speaking of which, Braddock's going to make sure he feels the ill effects of that.
Braddock in full control at the moment.
And there's the neck breaker.
Mr. T redeemed a tree of woe on Bromer.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Who do you want to do the tree of woe? Is it Cool doing it?
I don't know. I guess I'm doing it unless he wants Archer specifically to.
Well, Bromer did the I cool or the exclamation point cool right after that, so maybe he wants you to do it.
He's not going to like this.
I mean, whatever. Big double axe handle off the second turnbuckle. And now it's the OG with a little bit of control.
Here we go. Here we go. Bang.
Wow, a nice cutter by the OG.
Looking for the finish.
Bromer, you shithead. It's crazy.
And a stunner.
It's crazy how much your character, Mr. Kyle Brewer, has to look like he's overcompensating for something that you lack.
Or lunacy, depending on how you want to look
at it.
at it.
I think it's not just one thing; it's a many a thing that you lack. I think if we took every good quality of Kyle Brewer and turned it upside down, we would find Bromer.
Stops it with a DDT.
There we go. That's my trio. Well,
tough situation to be in right here.
Yeah, you have to think this is not going to end well.
You can almost see the wind leave his body after that.
And oh man, the OG really turned things around. He's been on an absolute tear, but Braddock
and we continue.
Remaining resilient, able to stay in the game. And I think he just got pissed off. I think the OG just awoke the beast that was falling asleep there for a moment. Braddock is pissed.
Yeah, this match is definitely back and forth more than I thought it would be.
Wow.
He controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. He's a one-man wrecking.
Oh! Damn, what an exchange. These guys are putting on a clinic.
Here he goes.
Huge spine buster.
This might be the opportunity he needed.
That'll readjust your spine.
Looking at it here. There's no coming back.
Double underhook face buster, a.k.a. the pedigree.
He can do it here.
Wow.
For the history books.
That is it. That is all. Congratulations to Team the Turret Man. Your team is now once again amongst the champions because Johnny Braddock just picked up the big W in the rematch, and he is the new WWE Pure Wrestling Champion. Bromer puts champ TT Man.
Pure Wrestling Champion, the Terror, Johnny Braddock.
Now that's earning a well-fought victory.
Now that's having a game plan and executing it to perfection.
Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks. We hope you enjoyed that great match.
Yeah, you know what happened to the OG Kurt Jordan? He got smoked.
He did get smoked.
I'm using the smoke emote because I currently can't use any of the other Archerverse emotes.
Why not?
I'm not subbed.
Ooh, shame on you.
No, it's I want to give you my Prime sub.
No, I know.
It literally has an hour left from Fantasy Cat. Like, I'm waiting on it to dissipate so I can actually just give it to you before the end of the broadcast. I'm hoping I can give it to you before the end of the broadcast.
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's
all right.
Next.
And we're now at the main event of the evening, but I got to issue Archerverse points first.
Versus Undertaker.
This is the matchup we've all been waiting for, the rematch from last night. We all know the Undertaker picked up a very tainted victory over the Nightmare Joseph Woods. And tonight he gets his revenge, a little chance at redemption. It is a rematch with the Undertaker. And the Undertaker is putting the WWE World Heavyweight Championship on the line. See, the OG did not retain his title. Points have been issued. And for the final bet of the evening, because we are at the main event of the evening, of course, after the main event is over, as is episode number 144 here at the Archerverse, and this, once again, is the final show until after the draft lottery, which is next Wednesday and Saturday. We're going to split it into 2 nights. And both nights, we're going to be splitting up brands and rosters, sending superstars to different shows. And we're going to have ourselves some wild card matches while that's happening. This is going to take place on the Coolverse side of things, on Christian Cool's channel, and of course here on the Archerverse. It's going to be a good time, so make sure you show up. And then the following Monday, we start a brand new season with brand new rosters. They may as well be brand new shows, but they are not, just rosters. And then we'll be once again officially back on the road to No Mercy, which will be the following week. No Mercy's coming right up, the next blockbuster pay-per-view here at the Archerverse. It's going to be the roster from the Archerverse SmackDown taking on the roster from Saturday night's main event. It's going to be a great time, great matches, great people, great conversations, just an all-around great time period, so make sure you're there. But here we go, final bet of the evening. can the Nightmare defeat the Undertaker? Yes or no? Betting lines are officially opened. And here we go. It's main event time. And then we won't see each other again live until the draft lottery next Wednesday night. Again, that's going to be held on Christian Cool's channel and the Archiverse channel. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have some wild card matches. TT Man will be there. But in the meantime, we still have one matchup left on the evening. Let's get it going. It is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It is the Nightmare, Joseph Woods, versus the Phenom, The Undertaker, the Dead Man. It is go time. Let's go. Mr. Jesus, I'm never coming back.
The following contest is scheduled for.
Did you see what I said about Mr. TT Man?
WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
TT went ahead and did a re-re, and now he may not have a wee-wee.
TT went ahead and did a re-re, and now he may not have a wee-wee.
And here comes the man looking for redemption against The Undertaker, the world champ. He is the Nightmare, Joseph Woods from Team Kraken Skulls.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot more Jake the Snake Roberts shirts than I've ever seen in my life out in the crowd.
There is actually a lot. I was actually noticing that very same things myself. And a few Braun Strowman t-shirts, which is weird. The WWE World Heavyweight Champion. The Nightmare looking to dethrone the Phenom. A particularly difficult thing to do if you ask anybody in the professional wrestling industry. But if he wants to strap that gold around his waist, he's going to have to find a way to do it. And this time, there won't be a sledgehammer coming into play.
Other side of darkness, weighing in at 260
I hate to plug my own army, or not army, but my own camp. And I hate to plug the Archiverse's, championships, but yeah, I'm gonna do it anyways.
From Death Valley,
Kraken is going against The Undertaker because there's no way Kraken could hack it against Christian Hart and go after the Global Archiverse Championship. There's no way.
Sounds like a challenge.
Get ready for some WWE magic.
Throwing down a challenge right before he goes into battle. That is savage.
And I'm going to think even less of him if he somehow cannot defeat The Undertaker.
Here we go. It is go time. Let's find out. I mean, the first match was a whole lot of fun.
This is it, guys. We're ready to get this match.
Wow.
And this capacity crowd is on its feet right now.
The Nightmare not wasting any time.
This is something amazing.
And you hope he hasn't already cleared a spot in his trophy case. Looking ahead.
Undertaker with a reversal, though. He's going upstairs, looking like a little old school coming up.
With a great deal of momentum.
Yeah, it's that time.
Reminding him that he's here. Okay, guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about.
He is going for a chair.
From him in this championship match.
Oh, hits him right in the guts with the chair. The Undertaker already bringing a weapon into play. Referee apparently okay with that.
Well, what's the ref going to do?
Fair point.
Down with authority.
Look at that, the Nightmare right back to his feet.
Going for the big
wow, caught her out of nowhere.
Looking for the quick pin.
I mean, you got these two big gargantuan men going after each other left and right in the ring. And
Undertaker kicked out.
You got this tiny little ref standing near them. I would imagine to that ref, it's like the Twin Towers have like reappeared in New York City, and he is just like at all trying to figure out where he should be.
Undertaker going for another. This time he's got a sledgehammer. Oh, got him again. First a chair, now a sledgehammer. And he's going to work again on the Nightmare. He just can't seem to defeat the Nightmare in any way, shape, or form without a weapon. Wow. I wouldn't have expected that to come out of the Nightmare. That was quite an athletic little maneuver there. I think I liked it. What the hell is the Nightmare doing here? Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Holy hell. Cool. Did you see that?
It looked like a nightmare.
Indeed. Oh! Slams Undertaker face first off the post. A little bit of payback from last night at the Archiver's Battleground.
The champ starting to feel the pressure a bit. Unfortunately for the champ, momentum is clearly on the challenger's side right now.
Yeah, he's clearly not on the right side of this match right now, which is a little surprising to me.
Looking to rearrange the face here.
Wow, 3 times slammed the face of the Undertaker off that ring post so far. 4 times.
He wants no part of the outside.
I'm surprised that pole's still standing.
This might be it. Referee barely had time to begin.
And only a 1 count after all of that.
That's embarrassing.
That is embarrassing.
When this guy's on,
nice suplex. Yo, Uzi. How you doing?
I'll be shocked if that's not it.
This one's over, guys.
This could be it for him, guys.
Yeah, he's on Dream Street.
The Nightmare just trying to pound the Undertaker into oblivion tonight.
Oh, man.
Guys, I really thought we would have seen the finisher already.
Dozed off there for a second.
This is.
Oh, it was more than a second.
Well, better not think too long.
No, I was trying to figure something out.
Wow.
That's how you put an extra.
This should do it right there.
Oh my.
And that is it. That is all. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. we have a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He has done it. He proved everybody
Just
correct.
in time.
The Undertaker attempted to bring a chair in. He hit him with a chair. He brought a sledgehammer in. He hit him with a sledgehammer. The Nightmare got him outside of the ring and smashed his skull about 4 times off of a ring post and then continued to beat him into oblivion. The Nightmare is truly a nightmare.
I told you the Undertaker just cheap-shotted that last match. He was looking for retribution, and he got it after last night's match.
Now, to be fair, they are now 1-1 in their feud. But current standing, the Nightmare, Joseph Woods, is the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
The Nightmare, Joseph
Woohoo! You're the
An amazing contest comes to a close
the Nightmare
following
is the
a
heavyweight
decisive
champion of Vinny K. Good for him. Good.
Victory over somebody like that? You've done something right.
Well, that was indeed a great match.
He's captured gold in such short time he's been there.
He's no Christian Hart.
Well, that is it. That is all. That wraps up episode number 143. We'll have no more matches on the road with the superstars of the Archiverse until next Wednesday night when we have the draft lottery. The first night of the draft lottery, we'll have ourselves some wild card matches. You guys can pick any matches you want, any match types you want. Just remember, no championship matches. It's going to shake things up. The following week is the beginning of a brand new season at the Archiverse. It's going to be a great time. There's going to be a whole lot of excitement. Make sure you're there. Don't miss a damn thing. But I thank everybody for being here tonight. Everybody that was in and out all night long. Appreciate you always supporting the Archiverse and showing up, enjoying the shows and conversations, and, of course, cracking skulls. Appreciate you being on the broadcast tonight.
Oh, thank you. I didn't mean to pass out on you.
And as...
something out.
Oh, no worries.
At least you didn't snore.
At least you didn't snore. And as always, I thank my good buddy Christian Cool for being on the broadcast and for being the co-host with the most and always, continuously, endlessly, unwaveringly supporting the Archiverse. So, but that is it for the evening. Hope everybody had a good time. We'll see you next Wednesday. Enjoy it. I mean, I'll still be on. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be on Twitch. I'll still be hunting you guys down on the channels and the different streams. There just won't be any Archiverse shows until next Wednesday. But anyways, you guys have a great night. We'll see you then. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Wow. So the Nightmare, the new WWE World Champion. Crazy.
That was wild.
That was wild.
I woke up just in time. I woke up just in time to see the ending. I was like, oh shit.